Come on. Come on. In the room. Jesus is my doctor. Yes, he is. What's up, y'all? Y'all know I'm silly. Y'all already know. Silly on me. I am a jokester. Hey, but I'm for real though, y'all. I'm for real. I'm for real. Listen, thank y'all for connecting. Thank you for joining me today. We're gonna get started in just a second. You know, gotta pull up all my notes from the office. And honestly, to be honest with y'all, I am so excited to do this one. Not really, but I'm gonna do my best because this is something. It's part of my Monday night motivation, but I actually put it on my social media today that parenting is hard, and so we're gonna talk about some things on parenting because it's not easy, right? It is not easy at all, and so if we all can sit here and say if parenting came with a manual, mm, that's powerful, right? So y'all bear with me. I'm working two screens right now. Trying to put this up right now because it is. Parenting is hard. Um, but it's really 90 really, 90% of the time up to you as a parent how you want to parent your child. We all know that. But I want to say thank y'all for connecting. Come on in. I'm running two, you know, you know, shows right now, trying to get it done all at one time because tonight is movie night for my family. And so this is going to be the fun night where we watch movies that teaches us lessons and good things, right? Because we all need a lesson taught to us every blue moon or every day, really. And I'm that coach that if I'm not learning something, I don't stay engaged, I don't stay connected, I will not stay in the midst. Great leaders have great leaders. Good leaders have good leader support. Let me tell you something. Beginners, let me tell you something. Don't never be afraid to jump the broom and go to that great leader. That great leader is that good book. It's called the Bible. But you have some people out here that are very, very fluent with how to teach that thing so that you can learn from the good book. The good book. The good book to help you move gently on purpose and in purpose for real. And that's that Bible, y'all. Because I'm going to tell you something. It's not nothing like learning for yourself. When you learn something, and this is the favorite part of mindset coaching. If you don't know, I am a mindset coach. I coach the mind. No, I coach mindset. I coach behavior also. I'm a personal development coach. I enjoy working with individuals that really like to shift their fixed mindset to a growth mindset and to become a better version of themselves. No putting on for them, you put on for you. Bring out your best you for who you are and how you enjoy feeling each and every day of your life. And so I say that to say this mindset and behavior leads to what you know in life. And if you have not cleared your mind and got out your own way from all that toxicity stuff that you've gained since you was a child, I encourage you to do so because at the end of the day, it's about where you're going, not where you are today. So if you got the opportunity, what's up, Sabrina? What's up, Leslie? What's up, Michaela? Thank y'all for connecting. If you have the opportunity right now to shift your fixed mindset, would you do it? Or would you stay stuck? I would shift mine, right? And I would shift mine because I had to, y'all. I sincerely had to in order for me to grow gently, grow into the woman that God needs me to be. Not who I think I am, not who I want it to be, you know. Because if it's up to me, y'all already know. Oh, shit. Y'all already know. But no, it's not up to me. So I'm grateful and I'm thankful to know the things that I know now. What if I knew them back then? Woo! It would have been a different story, y'all. It would have been a different story. And so know that you have a story to tell because our childhood conditioning has led us to believe that we are supposed to stay stuck. Well, you don't have to stay stuck. And this is what I'm going to share with y'all tonight based off of me being your resilient life coach. So if you need a life coach, do not hesitate to reach out and say, hey, Coach Diamond, I'm stuck. I need help. This is what I need help with. And if I cannot help you right then and there with the things that I do know that, my foundation offer, then guess what? I will help you right where you are to help you find the resources and the need that you need for your very best self, right? I know y'all like how I put it. I know that. I respect that. And so when you're learning something, take it in consideration and then take the information down, how you hear it, and apply it to your very best life. Okay? And that's where I started. I took the word. Every time I went to church, I took that big word, those 3 pointers, and I applied them to my life. Every time, every week, it was, let me try this. This is what he said. This is how, they explained it. Let me see. Let me go try to do it. Let me go talk to this person. Let me go share this. Let me go share this. Or let me go talk to this person. That's exactly what I did, y'all. And as I did it, the beautiful part was I was unlocking things and didn't even know it. Left and right, I was unlocking people. I was unlocking doors that I didn't know. Literally, moving on up because your action that's in you, there's your coaching point. The action plan that's in you, somebody got to see it. You got all these skills balled up in you, and you will not let nobody know how gifted you are. You will not let nobody know how fluently you really, really share your true purpose in your story because you are afraid, shy, nervous, scared. What they do that at? Nah, I'm just playing, y'all. I was scared too when I first got started, for real. When I first got started life coaching or even speaking, or even when I discovered my purpose, like when I discovered my authenticity, what I am supposed to be doing on this side while I still got time, then I literally said, I gotta go live and apologize to these people. I gotta go live. I can't, none of them answer my telephone call. It was terrible. When none of them answered the phone, didn't nobody want to talk, didn't nobody want to say anything or whatever, because 90% of the time, it was, I guess, my fault. And so what I did was, I just went live. Bloop, live. Listen, y'all, if I ever did anything to anybody out there, sincerely from the bottom of my heart, and it was my fault, and I did it, and I said this and did it, and you felt some type of way, I truly apologize. Not that they believe me, but I was sincerely going through my transformation, especially reading that book. If you don't have this book, I advise you to go get it. Let me see it. Where is it? It's actually probably in my book bag because I had to share it today in a session. It's this one. I love it. Becoming the Woman God Wants Me to Be. A 90-day guide to living the Proverbs 31 woman. Yeah. And so I took it upon myself to learn something and apply it to my very best life, right? And each day I would cut out the scriptures in that book and put them on my bathroom wall, put them in the car. They were everywhere, y'all, literally everywhere. And I read the affirmation piece of what Proverbs 31 said to me each and every day, right? because that's what we are supposed to do as women. You got to value who you are. But see, this is not even what this one is about right now. So let's get back on topic. This one tonight, for real, is really something for you to take it in consideration. Learning something every day is a very, very positive gift that you can apply to your own very best life and really, really, really do it. And so, becoming the woman God wants me to be played a major role in my life. And I'm super, super duper excited. And I cannot wait to read the one to my left, but I can't tell y'all the title of it yet, right? All right, so tonight we're going to talk about this parenting, because parenting is hard. Super duper hard, right? It's very hard. So I want to talk to y'all for real on this note. And I have to say for real because I have to get myself serious, psych yourself up and be for real. You got to be for real because I just got that soul, y'all. I'm just this person that loves to have fun. And that's what I like to do, all right? So thank you for joining me today. I think I told y'all my name. I'm Coach Diamond, and today we're going to explore a real powerful shift. All right. Thank y'all for watching me too. Also on my over here, we're going to explore a powerful shift in parenting, from sheltering our children to protectively coaching them so they grow into confident, responsible adults. Right. It's important that we do this. Many of us as parents from love. We parent from that. The instinct drives us to really cover our children. Some of us might say covering. Some of us might say shield. Some you might think it's protecting, but the instinct drives us to shield our children from pain, disappointment, and danger. But there's a difference between protecting and preventing growth. And there's truly a difference, a way of shaping your child's mindset from an adult to a child. All right. And it's very, how can I put this? Because this was the hard part this morning when I had to really talk about this. The instant drive gives us the thought process that we need to shield them from pain, hurt, this world. I understand. But when it comes to the differences between protecting and preventing that growth, we got to also look at it. Well, and that different shapes the adults our children become. It makes their minds stay simple-minded when it comes to the sheltering. I hope I said that right. It comes where you are motivating them and encouraging them and protecting to a certain extent with tools or guiding them helps shapes the mind to shift from, even if they're 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, to an adult mindset to where you're preparing them for their future to think wisely. Did I say that right? Yes, I hope I did. Woo, that was nice. Okay, so listen. Think of two parents. One who steps into the I'm going to solve everything problem, smooths every hurt, and removes every obstacle. That's literally the shelter parent. Okay, that was what was described to us this morning. The shelter parent. When that parent kind of just covers everything. They don't want you to scratch your finger, break a toenail, something that's that shelter parent, right? And so when it comes to that shelter parent, this is why these kids are rude, disrespectful, lousy, talk back. Probably don't talk back too much because they can't, because literally if they do talk back, then you're going to start seeing the defiancy in that child. And then that child is going to honestly lose the fact that you don't cover up everything for them. So when it comes to this, it is really, really, I'm saying it right. Come on, Diamond. It is really, really, really important that we really, stop sheltering our children because we're taking away from them more so than giving them. And when we take away from your child, you might be here today and gone tomorrow. But your child gonna suffer because if he got to go to grandmama, if he got to go or she got to go to auntie or foster care or anywhere else and they're not used to this stuff, then are you helping your child or are you hurting your child? So why not parent while you can? And the parent looks like, let me share some things with you. Just like you teaching. I'm not a minister, but just like you teaching the word, just like you teaching something else, we got to show it to them. And this is why I became a life coach, because every leader needs a leader. Every good-hearted person needs a good-hearted person in their corner. And so I became that life coach because, I mean, if it was up to me, I parent the whole world. I don't think I'm the best parent. No, I don't. But what I do know is it's how I communicate with the children. It's how I approach the situation. It's how I, really, trust myself stepping into something to help this child, just seeing the problem. Y'all, I've turned some of the hardest ones around to where now they might be teaching and coaching and, leading. And you never know. But I know I worked very hard when I was in the school district, helping our community when it came to working with our children, right? And so I stepped into this arena for a reason, because we all feel like we don't be heard, understood and that stuff. But you can't take that stuff to heart. So let's go back to how we need to really see these two parents, because that's where I stopped at, because I had to really dive back into. That was a tough one this morning, y'all. So think of two parents. One who steps into, I'm going to solve everything, problem, smooths every hurt and removes every obstacle. That's the shelter parent. All right. The other notices the same struggles, but teaches the child how to handle those situations, how to handle them with courage, lets them experience the situation, consequences, stay right beside them as they guide them through, right? That's the protective, motivational parent. Y'all know I had to add that part in, because now you're teaching this child something. You are giving this child a direction of understanding that some people going to be nice to you and some people just going to give it to you. Some people are going to be very, not encourageable, coachable to help you, and some people may not, right? So understand from the sheltering part, it's important to really look at how you want your child raised and why you want your child raised that way, because don't forget, some of them going to go whichever way, you never know. If something happens, you just never know, right? So it's always keep that mindset prepared. Probably asking, well, Coach Diamond, what type of parent you are? I'm a coachable parent. I'm a coach till I can't coach you no more. And then I give you the results. I give you the results. I give you the consequences. I give you the beginning. I give you the end. I give you everything, because honestly, this is how you teach your children. It's important to do these things, because become that coachable, motivational parent and see how your child shift to behaving. Come here, let me show you something. Come here, let me talk to you. Come here, let me explain something. Come here, let's watch this together. Come here, let's read this together. Come here, how can we do this together? That part. That is a motivational parent. Not go do this. That's a demanding parent. Go do that. Go do that. Go say. That's a demanding parent. That shelter parent is, oh, what happened? Okay, say no more. I'll go to the office tomorrow. Oh, what happened? Oh, okay, I got you. Say no more. I'll take care of it. I'll sign it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. But Mom, I got in trouble. Trouble for what? Sometimes we don't even hear it. Sometimes we don't even hear it. Thank you. All because we trying to shelter the wound. No. And this is the part we got to be careful with, especially when they're trying to speak to you emotionally. You got to hear what they're sharing with you. You got to hear, I mean, like, don't pull it out of them, but you just got to hear it. They're words of emotional something on the inside, emotional trauma, emotional dysfunctional thinking, emotional, you know, behavior, hurt, trigger, whatever you want to call it. It is sitting right in there, all because somebody won't listen to them. Don't be that parent that don't listen to your child when they sincerely need to talk to you. And I say that because I don't care what mine tell me. I be wanting to know. I be really wanting to know. Because I want to know. Tell me. Tell me. And this is why it's important in personal development. We really dig deep. We dig so deep to where we're going to pull it right out for you. For you. In therapy, they do the same thing. But they have to stay on surface sometimes. And they have to, you know, that part. Per protocol and all that stuff. That's why I like being a life coach. Because I can really dig deep emotionally and pull it out of them. And really, really sincerely get to the bottom of the rooting. And tell them, you know, what it is that, I mean, from the bottom. I hear the goal. What, like, you were scared for what? But you want to do what? And, I hear it. And so it's this ear. And so with that being said, this is why it's important to always understand every problem, every smooth hurt, every, you know, thing that swept up under the rug so your child don't get in trouble type stuff. It is not okay. It's not healthy. I'm not saying go put your child in trouble. I'm saying teach your child, coach your child to understand the differences. All right. The other, we talked about was the, like, notices the same struggle but teaches their child how to handle those situations. But then also really go get them, take them where they need to go, sit them down, talk to them, explain to them there's a good consequence and a bad consequence. And then honestly go through this the good, the bad, the steps of what it looks like if you got in trouble and what it looks like if you got us in trouble as a parent, right? So take these pointers that I'm giving you guys in consideration, and just try to coach your child into becoming and listening with some encouragement to do more than you actually see them do, like in an early age. Y'all, if I laid my head at rest right now, my baby girl probably can clean up this whole kitchen, whole house by herself if she chooses to. She gets up out that bed every morning. She makes up her own bed. We don't have to tell her. She puts her own clothes on. We don't have to tell her. I might have to help her buckle something every now and then. But this is the type, I'm telling you, independency. She has a disability. Do I treat her with that? No. We motivate her, we coach her, and we give her the tools that she can use for her safety. Apply those things to her life. And we also push, motivate, push, encourage, push, motivate to let her be her authentic self. And guess what? She sung a song this year in front of a lot of people at church. Confidence through the roof. She did a thing. And honestly, I was the one up there stuck like this because I was overcoming fear already. Couldn't move, but yet, eventually I did. But the thing was, she really stepped into her boldness automatically because she said she wanted to sing She wanted to sing this gospel song, Take Me to the King, and she wanted to be encouraged for herself and everybody in the church. I was like, Jay, are you for real? Oh. So when she did it, she did it. And I'm super proud of her because guess what? I'm not a sheltered parent. And this is why I encourage people, get your children to meet children with, you know, special needs or a disability or learning disabilities or, you know, they might be autistic, but they're able. If you don't have if a gift like that, give your child the opportunity to meet gifted children also that has those gifts so that they can apply their self in the areas of learning about different people that do have those gifts and don't have the ability sometimes to do the things that they get to do, right? And so this is why it's important to have that open mind of what type of parent do I want to be for the new mothers, for the mothers that are swimmers, you know, strong, wise, intelligent mothers. That's something, a group I host many years ago when I was in the school district. But this is what I coach in personal development. You know, it's ironic that I can parent, you know, my kids and then some kids that was brought to me or whatnot, and then now I'm just this bad person that don't even connect or do anything with, you know, to offer other help in certain areas to help other people. That's not me. That's not me. I open my heart, I open my home, I open my phone, my time. Sometimes I give up too much time to really, really encourage not just me as a parent, but other parents, other children, and, you know, just people in general that are really motivated to just really shift and fix themselves to help their own children, help other people's children, or just to become, you know, a community coach. Because honestly, that's what it's about. And that's what I do. I speak to your heart. I speak to your emotions because I want you to really learn something from me before I leave here. Too much stuff just balled up in this brain, and I had to get it out real bad, and I did. So let's go right here. So let's go jump right in right here. When a child brings home a bad grade, a sheltered parent might call the teacher and argue the mark. Okay? A protective parent or coach helps the child review where things went wrong, creates a plan to improve, and practices how to talk with the teacher or empower the child to solve the problem themselves in a positive way, right? So this is the part that I love, having that empathetic mindset, the empathy mindset more so than the not so empathy mindset. I can't say that other big word, the empathetic. I said it, but it don't sound right to me. So listen, when a child is left out of a play date, or a sheltered parent might reassure them by saying those kids are mean and keep them close. Or a protective coach might say, let's, you know, they'll help the child name their true feelings, roles, plays with the child. They tap into the social response and support them in reaching out next time. Build social skills and resilience. All right. No matter what, both parents want safety, but the shelter parent often focuses on short-term protection. The protective coach parent invests in long-term growth. They're looking ahead. So how do we move from sheltering to a coaching parent? I give you two simple practical tools you can use right now today. All right. Tool number one, the coach is very, very open with communication. Conversation, 4 steps you can use in any moment. Here it goes. Ask, what happened? Get the facts. Make sure you get the facts. Get the facts first. Make sure you get the facts. And then you think about that stuff, give that reflection. How did that make you feel, son? Oh, really? Oh, okay. So now what we're going to do now is shift it to the teaching part. What might you try next time instead of? And then you just simply guide the problem solving pieces. Go ahead and get that's why I said give a little bit of them. Go ahead and guide it on up in there, right? And once you guide it up on in there, that child's gonna hear you like, really? You shift from I'm gonna whip you on it to, let's talk about this stuff. For real. So the question would be, for real, what might you try next time? So you guide them to what's next, right? With encouragement. I believe in you. I'll help you if you need me. All right? But you got this. You got it. Get up, speak up, level your mind to speak up for your very best self. Now, if it's something outrageous, then you bring it to us, right? That is, yeah, that part. And some of us say we do this to our children, but sometimes we might feel like we're doing it, but we're also going ahead to just, don't even want to deal with it. So we kind of just end up being that sheltered parent. Don't let that be you. Don't shelter your children. It's not healthy. All right. So tell your child you believe in them, that they can do it. Tell your child, you know what? I'll help you if you need me. Tell your child they got the utmost confident mindset in this world, even if you don't think they do right then and there. You're not lying to them. You are giving them motivation right there. My mom really believes that I can step up to this person. Are you serious? Yeah. Talk to this. Yeah. Okay? Once you do that, you're going to see a different movement from your child, right? But when you use those steps instead of immediately, reacting like I just did, you'll be surprised how quickly children begin to rely on their own skills and not yours. Because then they're trusting their instinct, right? Tool number 2, protect. An easy way to remember the mindset shift. I love this. P equals pause before reacting. R, reflect on learning the opportunity. O, offer guidance, not control. T, teach problem solving steps, right? E, empower with choices. And C, let's celebrate effort and growth, right? All the way through it all. Celebrate it. Even if they get beat up, celebrate it. You tried to fight back. You tried to do it. Come on. I know you sometimes we just be so nervous about our children. We be wanting to go beat up folk, but no, we can't. All right? We can't. And so when you celebrate the effort and growth, like when you practice protect, you will build a habit of coaching instead of fixing. You protect with purpose. And then you shift to personal connection by letting them know, truly. Let me be clear, protecting your child doesn't mean letting them face danger alone. It means letting them experience manageable challenges while you stay nearby. Okay? Ready to support, not to take over. Ready to support, not to belittle them. And I want y'all to really take this in consideration this week, the rest of this week. When your child forgets their homework, pause. Instead of calling the teacher to explain and ask what led to the forgetfulness, help them set a realistic reminder system. Encourage them to take responsibility for contacting the teacher. Celebrate their effort when they follow through. Okay? You're going to help your child. All right? Small changes like this grow over time. Your child will make more choices, trust their judgment, and handle setbacks with confidence, resilient confidence. that they can rely on themselves and not always have to, just dump it all out on you. But it's not even a dump out. You're teaching them at the same time. Because you taught them how to do this. You know confidently, you got to be confident when you teach them this, right? So, I want you to think about a recent time yourself. You rescued your child. What would coaching that moment look like instead? Take the time, imagine with what these behavior changes will look like in your own house. Apply them and just be your best self. You know what I'm saying? Just be your best self when you do it. Be your best self. Be your best self, right? And the urge to fix it is going to move out your own way. So, I encourage you to use coaching conversations, which you are protecting that mindset to grow, not suffer, right? Grow. All right. Quick reminder, first be gentle with yourself. That is the beautiful thing. Changing habits take time. You'll slip up every now and then. That's okay. You're human. Each time you choose to coach your child or reinforce a new pattern, give yourself everything in you to do what you would think you would want somebody to do for you. That's my empathy, all right? And so when you really, really know that I don't need to just say, let me show you or let me do this, I need to walk them through it, all right? Secondly, celebrate the small wins, don't forget. And when your child tries a new solution, praise the effort. Growth is about practice, not perfection. Tell them good job, right? If you like, guess what? I have printable handouts to this with the coach conversation implement tool on the bottom of the worksheet. If you would like to go through this with me one-on-one, reach out, text me, inbox me, call me, do whatever you choose. But I would love to connect with some of you guys if you would like to really get coaching and walk through these stages to help your very best self, to help your child. Listen, if parenting came with the manual, you're right, we will all know this stuff. But honestly, it does not. All right? I really encourage you, if you are struggling, don't fail your child by just sheltering your child. Parent your child. Coach your child. Teach your child. Shift the language, and you will see a shift in your child. All right? I'm Coach Diamond, and I love to coach, I love to talk, and I love to help people. So when you're ready, let's talk and let's grow. All right? And I'm ready to help you. So do not hesitate to reach out. I love y'all.